I am currently on the biggest weight loss journey of my life. If you're anything like I was, then you've probably started many unsuccessful diets and you've probably given up on them before you even started seeing results. But if you had all the resources at your fingertips, do you think you could still lose the weight? My name is Jameson Vaughn, and I'm here because I want you and me to become the best versions of ourselves. In the last 2 months, I have learned so much about myself and about losing weight. And there are really 3 main strategies that I have learned that have helped me lose weight and that have kept me motivated to keep losing weight and not give up. The third strategy in this video is probably one of the most obvious things, but it is probably the main thing that has kept me from losing weight in the past. Let's get started. The first strategy I learned has 2 parts. 1 is keeping track of your calories, and 2 is to not be overly strict when you're trying to diet. For all of my previous diets, I would find a method of dieting that I would like. I would go pedal to the metal, all out. I would be super strict, and I would not track anything. And although this can work for some people, for the majority of the people like myself, it did not work for me. If you are trying to lose weight, the one thing to keep you consistent is to think more long term. For me personally, if I could lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks, I would do almost any diet I could to get to that point. But I had to change my mindset and think more of losing 20 pounds in a year or even maybe 10 years. As long as in the end, I'm in the best shape I can be, then I'll be happy. And that was one of the hardest things to change for me. This makes following a diet so much easier. If I could think that I want to lose 20 pounds in 10 years, then one cheat day is not going to kill me because it's 10 years out. As long as my track is consistently on the decline in my weight, then I'm happy. And it's a lot less stressful and a lot easier to stay more consistent. Along with this is tracking your calories and everything you're eating. Similarly to my other diets, I would never track any of the food I was eating, and I could never figure out why I was not losing weight. For my last diet of intermittent fasting, I would wait all day and then I would eat everything I could stuff my face with. And I would never lose weight because I wasn't tracking what I was eating and how many calories I was taking in. Although for experienced dieters, this may not be necessary, I think it is very important if you're starting out. A great video that changed my perspective on this is What 100 Calories Looks Like by Will Tennyson. And I'll link that in the description below if you want to check that out. Which leads me into my next topic, which is constantly educating yourself and surrounding yourself with the right people. This strategy goes along with the quote that you are the average of the 5 people that you spend time with. If you're hanging out with people who eat at McDonald's every day and they want to go out drinking every night, then 9 times out of 10, I know I would want to go join them. For me personally, I watch a lot of YouTube, so I changed the majority of the things I would search into weight loss videos. I started following and learning from people like Jeff Nippard, Will Tennyson, Jesse James West, and Dr. Mike Diamonds. This is content that 4 months ago I would have never clicked on, but now it's the majority of what I watch, and it keeps me motivated and driven. And inspired, actually. Third and finally, the last strategy goes hand in hand with the last one, which is learning and understanding what weight loss is. Although this seems like such a simple concept, it's the one thing that changed my dieting, and it made me realize that the way to lose weight is being in a caloric deficit. I've tried keto, I've tried intermittent fasting, and probably a couple of others, and the only one that has helped me lose weight is tracking my calories and being in a calorie deficit. No matter what diet you're trying to follow, if it's keto, intermittent fasting, if you're vegan, vegetarian, whatever it is, the thing that makes everybody lose weight is being in a caloric deficit. And that's why I highly recommend tracking your calories and your macros, and that's how you'll determine whether you're in a calorie deficit. There was a video I watched by Alex Hormozi. This completely changed everything. I'll link that down in the description below, but I highly recommend that just to explain what dieting is, kind of. Another thing I learned is that for the first 1 to 2 weeks, you probably won't see any results. And this is because your body has to go from gaining weight to transitioning to losing weight. And once I figured this out, after my second week, it really motivated me to stick with my diet until I started seeing results. If you really want to lose weight, I highly recommend doing research and watching YouTube videos like you are right now, because this really changed my perspective on dieting, and it's helped me get to where I am right now. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. If you want to lose weight, it's a lot easier than you think once you get started. And if you're trying to lose weight, I honestly wholeheartedly believe that you will crush it. After being 2 months into my weight loss journey, I'm more driven than I was when I started. The day I started seeing results, it absolutely flipped my weight loss on its head. It became something I actually wanted to do, and it's so much fun. I know you don't really expect people to say that weight loss is fun, but once you start seeing results, it's kind of like a drug. Every time I would leave the gym, I'd want to go back just so I could keep working and working. If you are trying to lose weight, leave a comment, let me know, send me a message. But I hope this video helped at least one person. If it did, leave a comment, that'd be awesome. And if you're trying to lose weight, dude, you're gonna crush it. This is easy. Here's a little progress if you want to see me. But anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Oh yeah. So here's from the side. Let's see if we can get that, yeah. Never thought I'd be the one to film that, but let's go. Let's progress.